quick. Put me on live super fast that time. It's good, everybody. Looks like NorCal to start a live video. It's got a notification. I'm 33 customs. Got 4 people. Skydome Bobbles, you're always in here. What's up, Jay? I'd love to get me and Blue go up there.
Yo, what's good?
Blue Jays hat, I'll tell you that. That'd be sweet. What's up, dude? I'm going live with Bobble Bro right now, according on 33 Customs, telling me, oh, there's
It's directly
nice
from
Twitch chat, bro. I
TwitchCon.
like that.
Nah. One of the homies gave it to me.
Nice. Did you go to TwitchCon?
It was
They had
in San Diego
TwitchCon in
this
San
past
Diego
year.
a couple years back. I wish I would have went.
Yeah. I think it's always in San Diego.
Oh, was it?
I love the look, Rob.
Sorry, I missed it. What's up, Big Jess? No,
Yeah.
no,
There's
like,
one in San Diego
like
and one in the UK.
too.
I believe so.
And it's always in San Diego?
What's up, Mark?
Well,
Hi, how are you?
that's
Good, how are
news
you?
to me.
Good.
I didn't know that.
Hello, Robert.
Hi, Mark.
That's your throwback name.
That's Bush League, bro.
Yeah, that's your 1929 name, dude.
Because
I like it. Nice pin. The OG, baby.
Dude, look at
The
the old school, the first edition, first drop, bro. Man, it's a beautiful pin. We got it.
What's up, Brian?
Man, we got
Pack? What's up?
some new people in here.
Trish, how are you?
I never even seen before.
Dude, I think
Peck sent me a video
we got the
messing me up.
same
What's up,
video,
Trish?
dude.
How are you?
Wait,
Peck sent me a video,
What
messed me up,
video?
scared the hell out of me.
it's just one of those videos of when like
Messed up, bro.
something
You can't do that kind of
shoots
stuff,
out
bro.
at the screen. You know, it goes.
I love those.
Yeah, I know you did. Yeah, those are toasty specials, dude.
Yep. And I show them to Georgie, and Georgie freaks out.
Trish, the room's looking really good. I love it. You're right. It's all coming together. Looks amazing. You got it all going good, and I'm very impressed with what you got going there. Looks like you too had a big day. We're doing
Great,
Trish.
man.
Hope you're doing
Wonderful.
well too.
What is that?
How
What
you
is
guys
that?
been?
Yeah. Where's my drinking?
I got a new water bottle, a big one,
Huh?
because Stash and Match
Alcohol.
has so many stickers now.
I see.
Nice.
I know I should do that.
You need one of these things, maybe.
That'll happen.
I don't know, just be different. Look at Jay calling me Robbie. Jay's trying to get back on the show because
The way
new
Jay's
stuff
collection is
in
growing,
place,
he
so
would
he's trying
have to
get
be
back
a
on the
guest
show,
every
so
week.
better me up.
I love it, dude. I love it.
That's right. No, I still I cut my
Melly
hair.
just
Got a
dishing all the
haircut.
compliments to Fool.
He just got a new filter.
No, I got a haircut, so
It's the purple lighting. Melody, don't let it fool you.
no, I'm still 280. I'm still 280.
Hey, we got a commitment.
I stopped drinking soda though.
Oh man,
There you go.
Ketosis.
There you go.
Bro, I'm in ketosis. I
That's
lost
right.
8 pounds ever since New Year's.
Hi.
I'm getting there, bro. Hi, Mark. Mark, you're
I might be.
glowing, bro. Are you pregnant?
I know. Foo, you are the father.
You can do a baby shower on February 4th with when I'll be a grandpa. So
Wait,
or that's the baby shower for.
damn, you
I'm
guys
gonna
are
go dressed
messing
as a
around
grandpa
with
as well, like legit grandpa. I'm gonna get old sweater.
That's fast, isn't it? Holy smokes! Okay.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Hey, did you see friend of the program? I got a kick out of this. So, friend of the program, Jason, STL Bobbleheads, I saw in his story he's celebrating his 25th wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
And I had to message him. I'm like, dude, did you guys get married when you were like 7?
Yeah.
Like, how the hell have you been married for 25 years already?
I know.
Unbelievable. What happened?
I know.
Hud's working on he's doing his very first official post on his Instagram page.
Oh, love it.
Oh, nice. So we got full committal on that, full approval and everything. We're good to go.
Hi.
Show him your
What's up,
hair.
buddy?
What's up, Cal? There's
Nice.
He got a guitar shaved into the side of his head.
Hey,
each side.
Thank you.
Here, get in better.
Oh, let me see. I'm sorry, I missed it.
That's right.
Oh, tell Dad get out of the way. Oh, yeah, there we go, bro.
That was bad.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Gotta find that barber, bro.
This
So
is
it's
gonna
official?
We're
good.
This is gonna be a banger of a post, boys.
Hey, hold on. Just find it.
But what did you do here?
You guys are not following Huddy on IG. Follow him.
Ball community. What's up, Triple B? Triple B, drop your promo
Oh,
code. The thing. What we doing? Barbecue.
You really won't give a Bobble that job. That's cool. Jay commented on Hudson's first post asking if he could get a job with Stash and Bash, and Hudson simply replied no.
Nice.
Funny, dude.
That's
Straight
funny.
to the point. Don't mess around.
Bro, I finally got semi got my voice back. I lost my voice over the weekend.
Yeah, you sound better.
Friday, I went to my niece's basketball game, and I was yelling there. Then I went to the boys' basketball game over at Cleveland. Started yelling like crazy off the top of my lungs and lost my voice the next day. But
dude, I'd be all there. We go. Triple B just dropping stuff in there. Nice, Triple B. I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you. Yeah, congrats, man. That's great. You work hard. On that 27 rebounds, bro. You posted that one thing of your niece, or it's your niece, or is it, who is it?
Yeah. She's
27 boards, bro.
A defensive player, man. She idolizes Dennis Rodman. She likes Ron Artest. Yeah, man. She's a big, huge Kobe fan too. So, she's a baller, man.
I love it.
Like, she's been kind of like worried about her getting injured again because she's been away from basketball for 2 years, and she's making a comeback this year. So she's trying to take it easy, but also give it her all. You know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right, and make a present and enjoy it too. You know what I mean? It's that's a tough balance, man.
But Ross is good.
I dropped my water. No love for Draymond Green. What happened?
What's up? Did you guys get anything new in the mail? I still have my Focal stuff that I'm trying to unbox.
You haven't unboxed it yet?
I haven't, bro. It's because I lost my voice. I wanted to do a live unboxing. And
I forgot a piece, but I have this, but it's broken, and then the neck's broken. But
sweet.
Got a little old school nodder of Smokey Bear.
I know a guy that can fix that.
Yeah, but the neck and stuff's broke. But I'll find something to do with it. Yeah. Hey, speaking of that, I don't know if is my he might not be on. I don't see his name on there. I didn't see his name earlier. I need a good Gary Payton bobblehead. If anybody knows one, like good recommendation. Now, speaking of that, I went and looked up Gary Payton. So there's like a Gary Payton. I think it's like 2012. I don't know what it was. I don't know what year it was. But he was on the Olympic team. I didn't realize he had hair back then.
I used to.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't ever remember him with
it. It was
a
court that I used to play pickup games at in San Ramon. But Gary Payton used to come out all the time. Chris Mullen, Jason Kidd was a little younger, but he came out. Obviously, I had to watch when they would show up. But yeah, dude, I've been watching Gary Payton play for shit since I was like 10 years old. It was awesome.
Yeah,
Doesn't,
I remember. I
Yeah.
love watching playing.
doesn't Gary
I love
Payton
the
have
dude,
like a
but I don't
3-footer out
remember him
also?
afro, a little afro like that before.
But the Sonics, I don't know. But
Uh, I don't know. Hey, my, is his head look good? I'm more
it's
worried about the head. I need a good head.
oh
Oh, what's that?
Hershiser bobblehead. Um, fuck, I can't even think of
What from?
the damn name. But yeah, I'm already lost. The Clinton Dodgers. There you go, Clinton Dodgers. Yeah, it's my second one that I got in not too long
Oh,
ago.
okay.
But yeah, it's pretty dope. I mean, it's not so much
Dang,
rare,
that's
but
clean
it's
piece.
up there in price. You won't find this anywhere. Yeah, I mean, prices range from 80 to like 100, 120 on these. So I mean, the price is pretty up there. But I love this one. I love this bobblehead. Want to get it signed?
Hey, my oh my, would you screenshot or can you send me a picture of it when you get a chance, my oh my? And then, yeah, so next Monday, the 23rd, they're having that big
Keep
bowling
talking.
thing.
Keep talking.
Who's
Keep
this?
talking.
Who's this? On the 23rd, oh, Paul Canary. On the 23rd, they're having that celebrity bowling thing where they're gonna have Marshawn Lynch and Gary Payton and Too
Mr.
Short
Fab.
again and a couple of others. I want to put a couple of them into some Oakland gear
Yeah.
and try to see if I can get some.
Shout outs to
That's
Ernie.
clean, dude.
If it
That's a nice
wasn't for
piece.
Ernie, I
That's a young Canary.
probably wouldn't have known of this piece. But he put me up on game on this one, and then yeah, he gave me a good price on it. And then check this out. You're gonna love this one right here.
That's sick.
It's not a bobblehead, but
Oh, Dodger Squirrel?
Oh yeah, there we go.
really,
No, Canerco's not a Hall of Famer.
not a
School.
squirrel, you ass. It's a Dodger
Canary.
koala.
Sorry.
I don't think so.
No.
You're such a jerk, dude. I was gonna go to 50 Cent, but then I didn't. They pretty much told me I can't get a bobblehead sign. So I started one to doing his bad pitch.
You gonna put him in his ace hat?
It's not gonna be
that
bad.
he's
I'll
wearing all
finish
week?
it, but it's not terrible. Yeah, no. I
That's
was gonna do the
funny.
Mets because
Hey,
I
you
wanted
should
to
do a
have the
duel,
bad
dude.
first pitch, but
A dual
but
bad for. No, I meant a dual.
I
I meant a dual
the
bad
ace hat I
first
wouldn't
pitch.
mind. That'd be sick. Ace hat I wouldn't mind doing if another piece with it. But I like that first
I meant a
pitch
dual
thing.
bad
I
first
hope they'd
pitch.
sign it this
One
year.
of him
That's
and
the
one of
whole
you.
point of me doing it. But yeah, hell yeah.
That's right.
I don't do myself really.
What?
I don't know. This
Um,
got weird.
so one thing I want to give like recognition
Well, you
for
know,
and like in the
like that.
communities. Obviously with you guys, um,
Ah, hell.
there's a lot of people in the community that know a lot about different bobbleheads, like yourself, Rob. Anytime I have any
I know.
questions about A stuff, same thing with you, Mike. Like on the rarer pieces, you guys are able to kind of put a story and a history behind, the bobbleheads and like the Nodders and all that stuff. There's a lot of people right here in LA that are Dodger collectors that basically do the same. And I learn and I study a lot of people's pages, which is dope, man. And I'm always a student of the game, and I always appreciate a lot of different people. So this piece that I got, remember you commented on this one. So it's a Dodger bomb. From what
Yeah,
I didn't
I didn't know
look
what
when
was up with
the
that.
first time I saw this one is when Ralphie posted it.
I love that.
I've never ever seen this in my life, and I'll be honest with you, if I wouldn't have seen this on Ralphie's page, I would have saw him like, oh, what the fuck is that? And I probably would have just like passed up on it. I more than likely wouldn't have pulled the trigger and bought this piece at all. But there's people like Ralphie. There's people, like Bravo, Ernie, even the homie Kevin. There's people like Bobble 805s, Bobblehead Local. There's a lot of different collectors out there that if I even Lorena, Dodger Girl, and then same with Tico, a lot of these cats, have a lot of dope collections, and they've learned, from one another, what's out there, and they've been teaching each other like, what bobbleheads are pretty hard to get, and for me to get this into my collection, man. Oh man, I love it. I thought I would never seen this ever. I'm like,
So how,
nah, I'm probably.
That's crazy. I think I've seen it like come through
It's a
the
Dodger
Naughter
bomb,
auction and stuff, but I just didn't know
for
what it
sure. They
was. I
say.
thought it was an entertainment piece.
I love it,
very
man. I
cool.
love
That's
it.
crazy. That's
It's a
cool.
badass piece.
Did you get anything, Rob? Oh yeah. I got this will be the last time I
No,
have to bother you guys
that's a
with
Smokey Bear, but no.
Warriors. This is the last of the FOCO Warriors sets. Or
I don't know.
nah, they're done with
Drop
this
some more
championship
Astro
run. This one's
stuff
cool.
today. So,
It's a mini set, where they're on their championship bus, but it's cool because the wheels. Yeah, it rolls.
I like that.
So you got to make sure
Oh,
your
the
shelves are level.
wheels. Hell yeah, dude.
That's right.
Stupid. I'm so
Wait, don't you need like Andrew Wiggins?
what?
Don't you need the Andrew Wiggins?
Yeah,
That's
that'll
a
be the
good
last
point.
one.
What?
I'm almost. I don't know, dude. I was actually looking at the lowest priced one on eBay today, and I was almost just like, screw it, I'm just gonna buy it. I didn't do it though. I'm remaining patient. So
And that's key, man.
Nice.
we'll see
You
what
should
happens.
just
You gotta keep.
Next time I'm gonna
You gotta
post the
have it,
ISO
bro.
and tag you guys so that
But
you guys
here-
can share it too. You guys have such. That's okay. You guys have such a big
Yeah, I'm
following.
sorry.
That
I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, tell me and I'll pass it along to. So see, here's Jay. Here's Jay talking about how rare the OG Naughter from '86. They're not bad. The problem is they get mixed in with all the others. So most people don't know what they're doing or don't know what they have or anything. So you just got to look for that Chevrolet one. You can get it as cheap as $20, but
I don't know if Jay
probably
was,
$40 max is what I would pay.
Jay
Like a
may
really
not have
clean
been
one.
watching or following me when I showed this the very first time. But this is it, Jay. This is how it came from the stadium. This was one of my grandparents. It's never been out of the box.
That's
Yeah,
badass.
There'll be the other one, '88 too. No, that's
This is
the one you got,
Chevrolet.
Jay, from '88 says Oakland on, or yeah, it says Oakland on the bottom, but the
Toasty's in
86
the
one says
house.
Chevrolet.
Toasty won the Kirk Gibson the other night.
So Toast Dog.
Do you feel that, Raz? Foo?
Dang, yeah.
I need
I know.
7 more spots on the second one.
I might get in it.
Get in it.
I hate Kirk Gibson, but I might get in it.
It's a good bobblehead to have.
I was thinking about it. I was like, he does private signings from time to time. That'd be a nice thing to like be able to show the guy that ruined my childhood.
Yep.
Golden.
Jay was born in '86. Damn, Jay.
What is it? $10 to get in?
Yeah, $10. Yeah, $10.
All right. Give me 2 spots. I'll take 2.
All right,
Comment the number, or if you want,
You
Yeah,
pick
if
them.
you
I'll
want
take one.
You
Okay,
pick them for me.
I got you.
You like that?
I
Ralph?
got you.
I'm gonna win that damn Kirk Gibson now.
That's funny, bro.
So we have a good guest tonight. I thought he was really new, but he's not.
Yeah, let's
He's
do it.
been around for a while.
Let's do it.
so
Let's
he's got
do
some
it.
good
Let's
stuff.
do it.
I'm gonna send him an invite if you guys are ready. You guys got anything?
Yeah.
We
It's
got
gonna be
we got a
fun.
busy
Definitely
schedule
gonna
of
be
guests
fun.
and stuff coming up too.
I tried to find a guest today that from. It's a long story. I'll tell you guys later, but it turns out he's dead.
Hold on. There we go.
Oh, right
What's
on.
up, sir?
Nice. Good connection.
Finally, I'm talking to some
What's
people
up,
that don't
bro?
think I'm
What's up,
insane.
What's up,
You
man?
know what I'm saying? Like, nobody, I don't know anybody that likes that's into Bobbles. They just look at me and listen to me like, okay.
You're one of
But
us
they're
now,
starting
dude.
to get it. They're starting to get that there's a culture. Like I'm like, look, you know what I mean? You guys are awesome. I've been NorCal Nodders was first, and he's not here, but Nick's Bobbleheads has been someone that like educated me a lot. Like I asked a lot of questions, always real friendly to me, and taught me a lot of things. You know what I mean? Just watching them, you know what I mean? Cool dudes. I like that dude. But you guys, you know what I'm saying? Y'all have some interesting. I forgot RVG or R. He's the one doing the 3D stuff. He's got me like mesmerized right now. I'm like, how? What? Like, it's fun, man. Like, it started with the Tony Gwynn, and I went pop crazy, all that COVID money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went a little nuts, but I like.
It's fun though,
I
dude.
like the custom idea now because the NorCal Nodders, he had all the ones that like he made his own team stuff, and the Padres ain't got nothing. They don't got there's like no respect for any of the. I don't care if they went to another team. How many Hall of Famers do we have? There should be bobbleheads. Like, that's what I want to make. That's what I want to do. I want to make.
Bro, you're beating the A's. You're beating the A's, bro. You still got more than the A's. I went to a bobblehead game last year. You guys,
it's you know what I'm saying? It's fun. It's something to talk about. Gives me a different craft. Something to put. You know, I got like a real bad ADHD, so it like gives me a zone. You know what I mean? Get locked in on them. And I started with one. I told myself only one project, and I got like 6 of them over here right now. And I'm like, shit, I need a damn sticker cutter thing. Shit.
The cricket. Is that they're called?
Yeah. And then they were like, get the little one. I'm like, nah, I need the big sheets. You know what I mean?
You're in deep,
so I could do the water slider shit. And
you're in deep.
Yeah. I know, man.
I tried to mess with it. I'm not that precise. I'm not that. I'm better with just give me the brush and some paint pens and like my focus. You know what I mean? Like the airbrush was just too wide. You know what I mean? I wasn't good with it. Like it's just making a mess. Messed the
right.
You know?
So real quick, introduce yourself.
Yeah.
Where are you from? For those who don't know who you are, bro, because we know who you are, and there's not a lot of people that know who you are. So. Yeah. Go ahead and introduce yourself, bro.
My name's Kenny. I was under the name Bob L Heads for like a few weeks, but then once I started painting them, I was like, wait, Bob Ross, Bobble Ross, like, okay. So I went with that, and then I just went full bore, like, all right, let's get some friends, let's get into the community, you know, like, I'm born and raised in San Diego. I represent everything San Diego. I have love for the Chargers until the day they left. So that's why the Browns, if you guys, anybody ever wonders why I went Browns, is a thing to that. There's like zero bandwagoning that could be claimed. They had 1 win in 2 years, and it was the Chargers that they beat. So it just felt like I'm going to go with this. They have a good fan base, a good culture. There's history, but it's way back. But you know what I mean? That's the Browns, and then basically anything San Diego I'm all about. So that's why I have kind of a specific taste of what I collect. And WWE goes in with the Browns, Padres, and I don't know, what else did you ask?
So let me ask you this then. Let me ask you this, bro. Because I lived in San Diego for quite some time. I lived in La Jolla for a little fat minute. And I found out that out in San Diego there were more Clipper fans than Lakers fans. How did you become a Lakers fan?
It's probably because you were in La Jolla. Because it don't go around. Like, I'm on the East County side of San Diego and downtown. Like, yeah, if it's to me, from what it'd be so rare. If it is, you see a Kawhi jersey, maybe, like, just because it's Kawhi love that's out here.
Yeah.
But it's Lakers. Like, I mean, we're a spread out city, so you get everybody. I got people who are born and raised here. They're Celtic fans, they're Spurs fans, like. But I say it's a Lakers town. Like when it comes down to it, it's purple and gold out here.
That's right. Yeah, I lived out there when Kawhi was playing in state, bro. So I was out in his games a couple of times. So it was dope seeing that transition from him playing at San Diego State and going into the NBA.
Yeah, I got fingers crossed he gets tired of where he's at and just want to cross the locker room. You know what I mean? Come on over. Make my dream. Give me the bobbles. Give me the jerseys. All that SD Laker connection to be ultimate for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As a fan, you know. And I got Spurs bobble of them. I want to do some Aztec stuff since they had Strasburg and Kawhi were the first two #1 picks from the same college to ever get MVP same season. So I'm like, I want to do something to kind of connect, like repaint them and then connect them to like do this double MVP thing, you know what I mean, cool. For the SDSU, because I thought that's a crazy stat. Like cool. Of all places, SDSU to have the #1 picks be the finals champions MVPs the same damn year. Like what?
Now,
yeah.
Do you have any? Are there any Marshall Fox San Diego State bobbleheads?
Go ahead.
One. That's the main one. I got it right here.
What's up, Andy?
That's the main one. That was like the first one I had.
What's up, Andy?
You basically only have 3. They got Darnell Pumphrey, Tony Gwynn, and Marshall Falk. So
they don't have a.
They got this guy right here. You can find it for like $20. You know what I mean? Like it's not that hard to get. You just got to look for a clean one because people beat them up, and I mean it was 50,000 of them made. So
not rare. As Bobble's an area.
The Darnell Pumphrey is my favorite. You know what I mean? Because they did them up. I mean, I might like it. Oh no. I don't know if I could. I don't know. They did it like Aztec, like the logo real detailed, like with this. I mean, it's a decal, but it's like super detailed, like for Aztec stuff. You know what I mean? With the base being nice and made by Success Promotions. I don't know, but it feels quality. Like they did it real good. I mean, he got the record, I think, for FBS rushing yards, like for a season or a career or something. So
I think it was
pretty cool. But they only got 3. You know what I mean? So I'm like.
That's a sick piece.
All right, let me do the other legends since they don't want to do the other people. I think Baja B. Miller is one too, but I don't know if they have a Baja B. Miller from Packers or anything.
Do either you guys, Robert or Bobble Food, do either of you guys collect any college? Sac State, okay. I collect them.
USC.
State.
I have
it's about it.
I got the Cal collection.
I have a very small USC collection, bro, and then I have like. I mean, I'm not a fan of the Bruins.
We got another one.
UCLA, but I like the mascot.
Nice. That's awesome.
Stingers up, bro.
I like the mascots. It's just so many, though. I can't start. Like, if I start, then it's
a wrap.
So what's your favorite? Like, you got let me count: Lakers, Padres, Browns, San Diego State, WWE, right?
Mm-hmm. And this is a dash of USC because of the San Diego connection, like your Reggie Bushes and your Sayals and things like that. So I got some love for them, you know what I mean? But they know USC Sayal, you know, there's no USC Reggie Bush, so it's like I gotta repaint all that shit. Like, what's
Randy
that?
Johnson?
Jimmy Johnson.
Well, I was going to say, Randy Johnson's cool, but no, the Jimmy Johnsons are dope. I was thinking of repainting a Jimmy Johnson Padre colors, like changing his helmet out, like, you know what I mean? Kind of being, same thing with Rey Mysterio. I'm thinking of doing a Rey Mysterio all Padre'd out. Like,
I saw Rey Mysterio in a match at Cow Palace once, and he was wearing brown and yellow. His whole mask was brown and yellow. It was pretty cool for the podcast.
Yeah, he's a dope dude. Like, I've met him a couple times because I got a lot of friends that do, like, the local wrestling stuff. Like, they got the Lucha Libres and, like, way low-level professional wrestling where they're at bars, you know what I mean? But, like, Rey Mysterio and Conan and, like, a couple of other, like, the old-school wrestlers, they always come through. What was his name? The Godfather. The Godfather comes around a lot down.
That's awesome. What?
Oh, yeah.
How'd you get into collecting, bro? How long have you been collecting as well?
It's always morphed from one thing to another. Like, to be honest, like, before this stuff, I had, like, literally every autograph of, like, everything I ever loved, from Ultimate Warrior to everything. And then I was like, well, I want this now. So I basically just sell it all off, start over again. And this time it was music. So I used to be, like, short story, you can find out later. I used to be a rapper and, like, was real heavy into producing and all that shit. And so I switched over, sold all that off to get things to start repainting with. So it was like, I spent like $600 to start to do this. You know what I mean? I never painted nothing before either. So I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. And when I finished that Raleigh, I was like, all right. I think I got it. Like,
Hey,
you know what I mean? Just
I
time,
got-
you know.
I like that
More
Rolly, bro.
bro. He the one that got me into it. So like, you know, I give props to him, just watching him paint, and I'm like, I want to paint too. I want to do that. Like, I could do that. He's got to buy some stuff and spend some time, man. He's got to be into what you want to do. Like, I give him some credit for me repainting though, for sure, because it was watching him do his thing and 33 Customs. You know what I mean? Watching you guys do your stuff. I was like, there's no way I'm probably gonna ever do like fabrication like you guys, but it was the painting that really like I want to redo mine. I don't want to do this. Now I got like, you know, I bought this Ricky Henderson that's on the way. I'm gonna repaint him in Padres and.
You did good though. The only problem is you took one of the real good, one of the pretty sweet. Got knocked off. One of my favorite.
Yeah, I felt bad. I was like, well,
I love those pieces.
I gotta do it. I couldn't pick. You know what I mean? What am I supposed to choose? They're all cool. You know what I mean? But I'm like, I picked the cheapest one I could find. You know what I mean? I was just let me grab this one. It seemed the easiest. It seemed like the easiest to start with because it was like opened up and everything. I didn't have like any tight areas to kind of really stress on. Let me show you this one right here. This Will Chamberlain has stressed the hell out of me. I couldn't figure out what colors I wanted to do. I decided to do purple, you know what I mean, instead of the traditional yellows. But it was like the Batman. I messed up the basketball so bad, like. But then the lines came out. I was like, okay, you know what I mean. I like settled down, and I just need the decals. But I had a question. How come nobody uses gloss? I don't see gloss being used.
Well, so what I do, if I need a glossy piece, I'll paint it all flat or whatever, or matte, and then I'll finish it with a gloss. Like I'll put a clear coat as a gloss. I did the big 3-foot piece for the King Saladin piece. That thing was all full heavy gloss. It looked amazing, but you better be good. You know what I mean?
Okay, I kind of said that a little bit, but I also noticed it helps a little bit. It helped like because I used just some acrylic crystal clear. You've seen the video of the stuff that I had, and it's like basically I let it sit for 2 weeks before I touched it afterwards. Came out real hard. Like I just didn't understand what it seemed like. I looked at all my bobbles and I looked at stuff online. I'm like, nobody's using gloss. Like it was weird. Like it's like the old school stuff.
I think with when it comes to like gloss, it'll make the piece pop more, but it'll take away from what a bobblehead is trying to basically be like. It gives you like that real life type feel, like this person.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then you get
so the things that are kind of cartoony are cool.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like when you gloss it up, it takes that feeling away from it being like almost like a real life person.
Okay, cool. I was kind of gonna stick with like only using it on like old school players. Like I was like kind of had like do the new school stuff like matte, and then the old school stuff more gloss. Kind of, I don't know. It was like my idea just to kind of like the concept I had in doing them. Like every piece also has some metallic to it too. Like something in it is metallic somewhere. Like I don't know. It's like a weird art thing I decided to.
I like it. It came out way better than I expected when I did that. It looks to me it looks really good, like a mascot type piece or something like that. I think we lost Mark, even though he shows up. But on the players, I haven't tried one yet. I'll be honest with you. I just kept it kind of traditional. I get it. I totally agree with you, man, because I think it's pretty sick. But when it came out on that 3-footer piece, it looked amazing, like unreal. But it scared the hell out of me, dude, because that one was going to go on display and everything else. And I think, man, I don't know, you know. And but I agree with you. Some of the porcelain ones from like the 80s, 90s, and whatever, you know, the TEI time ones, they're glossy. People saying on here that the knotters are glossy. Not really.
Sort of a shine at least, you know what I mean? I was just noticing. It's a good question. I felt like I had to ask it. I was like, because I just like, man, like, am I the only one? Like, is there a reason?
But you know what? Greg does bring up a good point, though. Some of the knotters do seem something like semi-gloss.
I did these with the gloss.
Some of them do. Like yeah, there you go. Yeah.
It's a shellac.
Good word.
It's a shellac.
You know, some of the newer bobbleheads, like on the helmets, it's like kind of like a little
Yeah, like if
semi-gloss
they
on
do
that too.
helmet, it's gloss. If it's hat, it's flat.
Yeah.
I noticed for me personally, what I noticed what the gloss kind of did was it kind of hid the brush strokes. Like
Yep.
it kind of cleaned up some brush strokes because the basketball, it did not. I feel like it didn't look like that before I glossed it. I felt like the line looked crooked, but I feel like the gloss gave it a layer, like kind of marble, like like you know what I mean. Gave it a little layer on top to kind of push it back, you know, and make it more look. I don't know. It was like an optical thing, I think, but I really do feel like it cleaned up the lines a little bit in a way, like.
Yeah. Hey, after I
Yeah,
hit
just
that
gotta,
one,
like you
I'll be
said, you gotta be
honest,
careful
I
with
like
it.
it a lot.
It's one thing you know, it's like tricky. What I read was how long it could take to actually be ready to touch and move around. You know, it's like hit or miss. Like how much did you put on? How many layers?
Yep.
How much time did you give between layers? Because of are you using spray? Are you using brush? Did you use a hardener? It's like, okay, I'm just gonna leave it. Like I just put it up on the shelf and like a week later, I was like, nope. Like it just felt like nope. Look at my fingerprints. Stuff like nope.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, try it. Like I said, what I did even on that one piece I'm talking about. I did it all flat or matte, and then I came back to spray finish, like RVA, like Grubb's saying right there. And then I hit it with a high gloss lacquer, about as high gloss as I could get. He wanted glossy, so I went glossy. It came out real good, and it way better than I could have imagined it would have.
At least it
But it's
came out
terrible.
though,
I'm
man.
not
That's
gonna
all
lie.
that matters. I'm glad. But the thing is, since not too many people are doing it, it gives it even
Yeah, I
more
hear
of a
you.
unique
I
thing.
hear
You
you.
know, it's just like,
Yep.
damn, that thing looks like that shit looks new. Like,
Hey,
yeah,
I
like
say
you
do
said
it,
though, the
man.
old
After
school
doing it,
stuff,
I'm
it'll
all
give it
for
a
it.
good
But
appeal. Like, oh, it's Wilt
I say do
Chamberlain,
it.
so it's like
Yeah,
it's
set
kind of
yourself apart.
and you know, this wasn't to begin with. It didn't feel very realistic because that one was the 76ers giveaway. If you didn't recognize it, it was the one the 76ers just gave away not too long ago. It's like a little, and I was like, oh, shave that off. Don't need to
Okay.
be Philly no more. Like my trick was because I was breaking down because he always has a headband on, so I'm like, I gotta find at least one picture. But in order, you know, if I had to be somewhat realistic, you know, like with the Raleigh, it's like I had to make something it has to be real about it. It has to be something that. So with him, it's like I found a picture. I found one picture with Will in the purple with no headband. I was like, all right, you guys are awesome though, man.
Hey, Nick's right. Listen, you got some. Can you show us off some Tony Gwynn pieces?
Let me stand up.
Show me some of the favorites.
Well, Tony, I
San
got
Diego
most
pieces,
of it
man.
in one
I
place. So.
I don't know much about the San Diego stuff.
All right, so we got. Let's see.
All right,
Yeah,
good.
better if I describe them. I got this little guy here. They only made about each one of these. Most of them are about 200. They're about 200-300 made at max. You know. So I found this guy. There's the light. There's the light. So that
Nice.
one
That's
I
a clean piece.
like.
Oh yeah, I
I'll
love
show you
those.
my favorite one, and the reason is because a lot of people, it seems disrespected, but I like it because it got a real baseball bat. I thought that was interesting that they used a real bat. It's this guy right here. The little Hall of Fame one. He got the little plaque in the back, you know.
Oh yeah. Those
But
are
it's like some guy online. I forgot their names. It's like somebody in Florida, some toy store. Like they had them. They were putting up one at a time, like it was the only one that ever existed.
Clark's Toys.
I got Tony Gwynn Walla Walla. This is probably the best one. That's the Walla Walla. This one I probably paid too much, but it was the only one that came out of nowhere. I was like, there was another one that was all busted up. I was like, let me grab the one in the box that's mint. Let's see.
Send him an invite.
Oh shit! He had to watch the
Mark can't get
replay.
on. Mark can't get back on.
We got this one.
Can't get
This
him
was
on.
like the first old school Tony that I had. There we go. I keep forgetting. That one's clean. I like the Jerry curl.
I'm trying. Mark.
Tony Gwynn
Can't
was
get
cool,
you
man,
on,
because he
bro.
had that. He looked like he could be from NWA, but he was like super nice. You know what I mean? Like this guy right here
He
is
was
a
hella
90s
cool, man. He
uni.
was amazingly nice.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot of people seem to like that one. It was a little tough to pull it away. This one ain't really worth a lot, but this one was a hard find. The little Don Russ, little Don Russ. It was kind of tough to get. Like, it wasn't too many of them out there. Like, because it's so cheap, I think a lot of people are kind of just keeping them. Let's see. This one was a whole set. But I didn't feel like paying they wanted like $100 each. There's like 5 of these in a set. It's one of each.
I got
sick.
one.
Yeah, the guy the people that had them out at the time, they were just like $100 each, and then the set was like $400. I'm like, I just bought the one of the uniform I didn't have. I kind of just, I don't have that chocolate pinstripe. So let's see. Back in the back there's I don't want to pull them out, but there's the one that just came out from the Hall of Fame. They had the separate edition from Foco. The one in the back corner back there. Let's see. And the Padres. It's not as a big a collection because, like I said, the amount of bobbleheads, they never really made so many. Let me see if I can get in here. Yeah, I got a couple of the giveaways from last year. Let's see. Can't really. I got the Joe Musgrove. There's one out there. If you come across it, it's the No Joe from Foco. There's a guy. It's $200. It feels reasonable because he's the only one I've ever seen trying to sell it since the day they sold out. But it's the No Joe from Foco when he did the no hitter. So that's like something I gotta add. Cause he's from where I'm from. That's something you know about me too. Is I'm from El Cajon. I'm from the same exact city as Joe Musgrove. So El Cajon, California, San Diego.
What city are you from?
Yeah, don't feel bad. People say I hear that all the time. They think I said Oklahoma. I got this crazy ass troll dog. I don't know why the hell they made these things, but I had to have that. Got that in the ground.
Yeah, I got one of them.
That 150. I'm at 150 right now, but I'd say about altogether 40 of them are mini, so it's kind of a lie about, probably the Rey Mysterio. I just picked up the flying one off of Foco because it was like tough to get. I got a super deal on it when I got it, and it's freaking Rey Mysterio, man. That's San Diego all the way. That's why the Jimmy Johnson too. Jimmy Johnson's also from same spot. So Joe Musgrove, Jimmy Johnson, the Giles brothers. There's some more, but those are the notable ones that are from here. And then like maybe a couple miles away, that's Reggie Bush, Alex Smith, Marcus Allen. Like I'm close to like where a lot of that's why I'm like real big on those guys. Like typically anything I can get my hands on with those guys, it's like I gotta have that.
Nice, man. Hey, do you know you remember Miles Burris? Linebacker Miles Burris. I don't know. Jay here on the show says he went to high school with him. I guess he was at
the last name sounds familiar. You know what I mean? I didn't know. Like to be honest, it's like the sports world. I wasn't like totally into it back in the day, so I wouldn't have known everybody like that. Like personally, like you had your jocks. You had your jocks, and then you had your people over here. Like
I know who did. Yeah, I know. It was a San Diego style.
Okay, see, I'm gonna be looking them up now just because it's Stego stuff.
I remember the guy now.
Like what I learned the other day that surprised me was it surprised me about the Cleveland connection was Brian Sipe. I was like, oh shit, Brian Sipe was the quarterback of the damn Aztecs. Like, oh shit, like cool, that's cool connection right there.
So
yeah. Dude. I don't know. So what are you looking for?
Definitely that No Joe.
Trying to look for
that's definitely top of the list. And
that's right.
I'm waiting to see if they make that some 80K club for the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hold my pennies out because I know they're gonna do it. They're probably gonna wait for him to. They're probably gonna wait for him to break the record so they can make like 2 or 3 out of it. So they could do but I want one where they do it. They gotta put them both on the same bobble. Like they got to. Like if they're gonna do it for Judge. You're going to do it for Judge and Maris and Roof. You got to do it for the basketball version of those guys. Like, come on. Like,
yeah. I mean, it's
got to be a double.
The 80K came out. It's just now when he breaks the record. No.
Yeah, I want them both. You know what I mean? Like, definitely. So I'll probably grab all that crap. I've been kind of, like, limited on my LeBron stuff because all they do is just keep dropping LeBron after LeBron after LeBron. So I got rid of everything except for the City Edition. And I was like, I'll keep that one just because it's different from the rest. But
yeah. Let me see that Laker
Kobe
collection,
too.
though.
What's that?
Let me see that Laker
You would,
collection, though. I like that beanie, by the way.
Yeah, we go back in the same cabinet. Shit, that was
I
like
know.
more dedicated. The collections were definitely more set up for them. It's hard to see both at the same time. So I'll get in here like this. You guys see?
Yep.
Okay. So we got like James Worthy. We got Kareem. Big old.
Oh yeah, man.
They got the classic one. I had to have that.
I like it.
Shaq and
Kobe back there, too.
George McCann. I got it. For some reason, the guys with the glasses. I don't know. This one was trippy, man. Whoever repainted this, I don't know who did it, but the COVID mask is freaking ridiculous, dude. But it gotta have it. I don't know. I don't know who did these. You know what I mean? And then over here, it's a little dark. I don't know. Can you see that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is my Laker heaven, basically, except for Robert Horry, Artest, and Gasol. I had the other Kobe's in there, but you know what I mean. I had to switch some things around to protect them. So you know, basically, I just put my best ones out. So my favorites. So that's like my favorite Kobe because it's the purple 8. I mean, and they don't. It seems like purple is like a super rare thing. I don't know why, but the purples are a definite must. And then you know, of course, the rings like they're cheap, but I had to have them because it displays.
Yeah, all
So many.
17?
And then all the minis that I could possibly find. You know. Yeah, the one my favorite of these because I never seen nobody have them is the Jerry West and the Byron Scott set with the Elgin Baylor. Yeah, it came up on Macari for like $100. I was like, what? Shit. I was like, I'm not eating today. Like,
yeah, man,
yeah, so
that's sick, dude.
That's
so what's up with
that's even
WWE,
smaller
though?
because they do a lot, mostly new stuff. So I had to list it. What's that? Oh, yeah, they're crazy. They're crazy, and all the ones I want are like 150.
And that's expensive.
So basically, I settled on this stuff. Like this shelf, like I just got my little $1 Million Man. I got Jake the Snake. My Jake the Snake is on the way, and Jimmy Hart should be like in like 2 months, I think, something like that. The little Remus. These were like awesome to me. Is the Road Warriors, little minis.
Hockey too,
they're kind of hard to find, but they're cheap. It's like $30 for the set, $35 for the set. I don't know. Pretty badass. It's like the only tag team. It's like the only tag team from the old school besides the Hart Foundation that they've actually come out with. I like to add the belts too. That's like a thing. I don't know. I've seen one person do it, so I like. If you know the belts, those fucking things are expensive. There's like $35 a piece or some shit. But,
wow.
But yeah, there's a belt. Dude, the belt game is crazy. You think the Bobble game is crazy? The little mini belt game is crazy. Like, yeah. So British Bulldog, I had to add him because he's a Hart family. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping for an Owen Hart. Over here, I got the minis that I wanted to keep. So we got like the Slaughters and the, you know what I mean? So I got a mixed set. It's the 2000s and the 80s because I missed out on the 90s. The 90s sold out real quick. Let's see, and then I kept that Warrior because at first everybody thought everybody was clowning it, and then it sold out. And now everybody was begging for it after they made one with white pants.
Yeah,
like WWE had made one with the white pants, and everybody was all mad about it, but it's because the hair. He got his hair all up in action pose, like he's slamming his head, and everybody's like, "Oh, it looks stupid." And I was like, "No, I'm gonna grab it because you're gonna be mad. It's only 140. It's only 144. So like, let me get it." And then I got to get the gene between Hogan and him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For my little scenery. I put the belt on him too. The belts look cool, man. Like it's like kind of a cool, like a little addition. I think. No, it's plastic, but I think what makes them expensive is they're the old Stax WWE brand toy ones. So they're like 20, 30 years old. So when you find them mint, they have value too. So pretty cool look though. Like I bought one for the Rey Mysterio first, and I was like, dude, that thing like blings. Like they should be making them like that from Foco. Like where's the belts? Like the only cool belt ones I've ever seen are the giveaways. Like the Cavaliers and stuff like that. They had the WWE belt. Like I forgot who it was they made the player of, but the giveaway WWE ones are badass. Like.
Yeah, they do like a little like kind of watch size ones, right? Like if you go to like you can pre-buy from the shows and stuff like that right now. Isn't that what? Maybe I'm wrong. It seemed like you could buy like I don't know. I haven't been to like a WWE in a long
Yeah,
time, but
they
it looks like
do
you
a
can
lot of
pre-order some of that
pre-ordering.
stuff from like,
I mean, I'm not
I
into
don't know.
it. Like, I don't want to wait like that. Like the Foco stuff, I will, but like that stuff, it's like you wait for it to drop because you got a lot of greedy people. So it's like, and I don't always have the money, so it's like that stuff always drops when
Yeah.
I don't have money, and it's like let me just wait because these guys are gonna get exhausted.
Yeah.
Let me win. They're gonna get exhausted. They want to eat too. They want to eat.
No,
And
I
they've
know.
already spent their money. They're gonna drop it. Like,
I'm always looking for it.
Yeah.
I'll pay a reasonable price, but I was like, nah, like I'm not gonna let you pop it up 5 times on me. Like that Rey Mysterio, they were going for like they had them all listed at $400 and $500 a piece, and it was like, no. Same thing as my Padres, De Los Muertos,
Wow.
That
the
one's
Day of the Dead
expensive.
guitar one. They wanted like 400 for that for the longest,
Yeah.
and the same dude just eventually dropped it down. I mean, I see why now when I got it because the neck was all like chipped up on the inside, and like when he sent it, he didn't put no collar on it, and it's one of those. It's definitely one that needs a collar. Like it's like that. I was like, well, it's a good thing I'm fixing them now. Like yeah, I would probably have been furious if I wasn't fixing them now. Like no, this Muertos is
That was the
for
SGK
Dago. It's
one?
rare because they really like this shit around here.
Yeah, because I know the SGA goes for a lot. That's
Yeah,
the
this
Foco
one.
piece.
What it was cool up here is seeing it, the freaking guitar moves and shit. Like,
Okay, yeah.
I mean, they put a little effort in there at the arm. But I was mad because his neck up on the bow, all the paint is slammed off of the bow on top. Like, and when he put it in the back, he just like threw the little thing on top of it. It's like, what the hell? Like, kind of lazy. That's the laziest. I mean, like, I was glad to get it though. I got it for 200 instead of the freaking 500.
Dude.
That's a cool piece.
Yeah, but it's still people are nuts. Like you spend good money on stuff. You think even me, if I'm selling something I don't even know about, if somebody's paying me $100 or if they're paying me like 40, 50, $100, whatever, man, I'm gonna take care of that thing. You know what I mean? I don't get it. Like you know.
Yeah, that's why I told him I was like,
value
that's why
to
he
it. Why are
dropped
you gonna
it.
treat it
Like,
like crap?
okay,
You know what I mean?
this motherfucker. Like, I'm just, like I said, I was like, I normally complain, but the fact that it was hard to find, and I'm starting, and I have the right colors, and I'm like, I'll take care of it. Like, I don't want to sell it anyways. Like, that's probably a lifer. That's definitely one of the lifers. Like, need to get the horse one too. You know what I'm saying? Put it next to that Calavera.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they always do that
Did
shit
you
when I'm
get
broke.
that?
The only
That
time
was
they
on
had the
sale, wasn't
sale
it?
when I caught it was right after Christmas. They had the 60% off, so I caught a couple of them. I got that's how I got the 2000 set because they want 150 for that shit, and on the sale it was like $90. And then the British Bulldog was like 35 instead of 70 something. So it was like,
Yeah.
I'm learning now. I'm learning the days they have the sales. Trust me, I'm marking it down. Like, every time they do these sales, I'm like, write the date down, like to keep. Like they're gonna do it every year, like the same time. So let me keep track of this shit. I'm like, at least have $100 in my pocket.
When it comes to Foco, they really don't do a lot of sales, and they haven't done any like a lot in years past, bro. So this for them to start that up again, shit, it was dope. It was good seeing it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, and just so I know too, anybody watching, I see a lot of people want to go on the pages and complain about Foco. Like, take your ass to the email and say something, because I've never had a problem. They fixed every single thing I had a problem with, like things that didn't get delivered. Boom, 2 days later, shit back on my door. You know what I mean? Like, you just got to be patient and send it. They want to go on a Facebook page and complain, but I'm like, nah, Foco been good to me.
Yeah, that's the nature.
It's usually the shipper. It's
Facebook
not them.
nowadays.
You know what I mean? It depends.
About
I think when they switch back and forth, because I seen Bobble talk about the packaging one time, and I think it's when they went to regular mail for a little bit there.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, they went back to UPS again, like just not too long ago. I like the regular mail because I don't have. They throw shit in. FedEx just leaves it in my door, no matter how many notes I got on the wall. Like I got like 6 notes on my door, on the floor. I got it on the ground. I got it on the window, on the side, on the fence. Do not leave here, and they'll leave it there and take a picture of proof with it. All those signs in there. I'm like, I have to call my apartment manager every time. And can you please take the package off the door and put it on my fence? Like, I've had 3 Tony Gwynn stolen that way. It's always the fucking Tony Gwynn. I don't know why, but Tony Gwynn every time. I'm like, dude, and they probably like. That's what makes me mad is they probably get happy when they open it. Like,
Yeah.
Bogo's good though,
Yeah.
man. I like them.
Yeah, they scored pretty good. Yeah. No, they're doing good. They get a bad rap a lot of times, but they're producing a lot of stuff, and especially for markets like me, we don't get SGA, so it's
No, yeah, we'll have to
still
link up one day.
still a
I was
little
telling
bit of money for
my boy
myself,
about
too.
Dodger Stadium's Bobble Wall. Quick question: when did they put that in?
Fuck, I don't even know, bro. It's been there.
That long?
Shit. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. I want to
My boy
say.
was like, I never seen it, and I was like, you probably weren't looking for it because you didn't know about Bobble, so I told you. Like,
Yeah,
to be honest,
So
you know what I
can
mean?
you
He's like, I never seen it. I'm like, well, it's fucking there. I want to go. Like, you know what I mean? So I have to smash up there one day.
Well, here's the crazy part, and this is what I like about Dodger Stadium. So they have like the big ass bobbleheads that you can see around the whole entire stadium. They're like every section of the stadium. There's like big bobbleheads, and there's like nodders or whatever.
So,
And then when you go in through, I think it's, I think it might be left field. You go in through, and then that's where you see the whole wall of bobbleheads or whatever. You see all the glass or
no,
whatever. I think it's like instead
yeah.
of a ball, whatever. You see all that stuff. But
I
now,
thought
if
it
you
was
go
cool. They
into
had
some of
Padre
the,
stuff in there too. I heard
yeah,
like there was like some Rainy
they have,
Joneses. I was
they
like,
have
okay,
everything,
so they
bro.
got the respect. I was like, all right.
So if you go to, if you get some like club level seat or like some of like the suite level, I'm sorry, if you go into some of the suites, depending on which ones you go to, they have like some old school bobbleheads in there too. So there's like in different places of the stadium, they have like a bunch of
So it's
bobbleheads
everywhere.
posted in there.
So they just
I
got
think they
love.
have
Like, okay.
10th players, Tommy Lasorda also posted there. So they have a bunch of stuff out there, man.
Sick. That's dope. I just got to get him to get through the traffic. I told him, let's take the coaster and the bus. It's like the same amount of time. Like, it's like 3
Yeah,
hours on
pull
the
up.
coaster and the bus up there as opposed to just ride. I was like, dude, when we get drunk, you know what I mean? I was like, they got little tables on the coaster. We'll
Yep,
put some bucket tacos on that bitch
yep.
and smash
Yeah,
it up.
I should take that train, the Amtrak
Nice.
train all the time, going down to San Diego. What's that? I think the last stop's at what is it? It's by some beach, bro.
Uh,
With Amtrak, you go.
Oceanside. I think
Yeah,
you end up at
yeah,
Oceanside.
yep. It's right there, bro. I just always take it down that way. It's inexpensive to travel.
I mean, pretty much, and it's safer. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Especially, have a good time.
Pretty cheap.
And the
And you
fact that
can
it's like
you
people.
can drink on the train. It's legal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, so I'm telling him, I'm like, bro, let's go. I'm trying to get him to go. He'll go.
They let
We'll
you
go up there next
bring
year.
food
I'm
and drink
trying to
home?
what I need to know is I need to get the schedule for the Dago bobbleheads and get all my tickets secure for that because that's what I was also gonna say is basically anybody that wants any San Diego giveaways, it'll cost them whatever cheap ticket they could find. Basically, like I get them it, you know what I mean? We'll take care of it. However we do it, I'll make sure I get it from them. I'm not gonna overcharge nobody. What I want to do is be able to spread them around instead of because I sit there and watch all the hoarders go in and grab 10, 20 at a time, and it's like no. I was watching that all last year. I was like, what the hell? Because it's all new to me as far as the bobble world. And I'm seeing dudes come out like this, ladies, like it's like you don't even like bobbleheads. You got 30 of them. Like, how is that possible? Like, the rules need to change. Like, because the ticket stub says per ticket. It doesn't say per person. So I was
Yeah.
like, I feel like I see a lot of people want some of the ones that are special, like when they had the Machado bubble gum and things like that. Like people were trying to charge $100 for that. That's wrong. Like, so
You can find that
I'll probably
bobblehead
announce it when
from.
I'll announce it when they come up for games that hey, I'm going to be going. You decide your price. You buy a ticket. I get it for you. You know what I mean? Or I'll find the cheapest ticket and that's what you pay, kind of thing. Like I feel that's fair. You know what I mean?
Cool. Great.
Yeah, that's nice. I want to get in there one day. I haven't got in there yet.
Yeah, it's not
We've
too
got
bad.
the
I mean,
outside of it, but
honestly,
we don't get in,
every
so
ticket
I want to get
I
that
spent
one.
$100 one time to get a little closer, but I backed off and I got I had really 6 seats above first base for like $35. You know what I mean? It was sick because it was a short row. There was really nothing behind me but a club,
Oh, yeah.
so the people were all back. You know what I mean? It wasn't like completely surrounded by people. It was kind of like a little island, but you're still in the mix because you're right above first base. Like Pickle's cool. Like I think it's cool because everything kind of goes over the top of the field, so like no bad seat.
I think it's better when the Dodgers are in town and we just take over the entire stadium.
Yeah.
They try. Hey, next year it might be a little
We don't
different.
try, we do, bro. Come on now.
It's because you guys, half of you live down here too. It's not you're not all you are driving down here.
Hey,
Everybody's
I live
grandmas
out
and
there too.
cousins. I said there's so many Dodger fans already here, so it's like they live here. So you know what I mean. That's how they still sneak in. Because remember, the Padres had the rule when they made it you have to be from here to get playoff tickets. I like that though as a San Diegan. It's like keep them out. Like
I used to live there, bro, so I know all about that. I got pictures at Petco Park in my Dodger gear with my little one and everything, bro.
yeah, they got that football energy now because of no Chargers. I think that's where all that came from. You know how hype it is there now. I think everybody's like wanting to yell at something. So like you got that football energy that's being translated to the baseball team.
Yeah. Hey, so what are they doing at Qualcomm now? What's
No,
happening
that's
there?
gone. I'll tell if you want. I'll take some pictures because I already went. I went to the first game this year, but I had to remove myself because there was some very rude people. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. I made it. I saw the kickoff and I was out. Like you know what I'm saying? Like the stadium, it's called Snapdragon. So that a lot of people think that's weird, but it's still Qualcomm because Snapdragon is a microchip or something like that Qualcomm makes. It's a quaint stadium. A lot of people call it over-glorified high school stadium. Blah blah blah. It's a football field. We get football in Dago, so that's all that really matters. They got right now. They're having the monster trucks and all that. But
So who plays there now? Who plays there?
It's Aztec Stadium. It's technically their home.
Okay.
It was called Aztec Stadium for like 3 months, and then all of a sudden they sold the rights. You know what I mean? They're trying to get their money back for building it. I would say maybe wait on an experience there because it's going to take a few more years to develop everything because right now it's only the stadium there. And if you've ever been to Qualcomm, you know the entire property goes.
Yeah.
It's like something like 15 acres or some shit. You know what I mean? All along the river line. Like, so right now that's all parking lot. And by 2035, the parking lots will be absolutely gone. It's going to be all housing, shopping, the river. It's called the Riverwalk is what they're going to do. It's 3 parts of San Diego where the Riverwalk actually exists, but in the stadium they're going to have a special thing. Right now, it actually looks cool. If, I'll take some pictures when I go to work on Friday because I pass by it every single day. So, but yeah, Qualcomm, bye-bye. You remember the AAF, the San Diego Fleet and all them? Those were fun. That was the last real football there. So,
wow.
Yeah, I went to all that. We were crazy. There was like 20,000 people for some crappy team, like football hungry. They were hungry for football. They just don't want to give the Spanos nothing.
Spanos is up here in Stockton too.
What's that?
Well,
they
sold off, right?
But they're having problems. He's got issues with his own sister. Like
Spanos, they still.
She like bad stuff, like misogynistic claims and things like that. Like I don't know, but he in debt for moving still too. It's like something like 500 million. He like 500 million in debt to the trust. Like I know low key, like the other owners are like, get your shit together or you gotta go. Like because he hasn't even paid his Rams debts. Like he's supposed to be selling season tickets to be paying the dues. And he hasn't sold what he's supposed to be selling. So it's like, yeah, like looking for that. What's that dude, Bezos? Bezos about to buy that shit and put the build a giant ass stadium for them. Watch.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's painless.
That's crazy. All right, bro. What? We got any more questions? See if we got any questions.
Actually, I thought it was funny. I'm super okay. Basically, when it comes to football, I'm Charger hater first. So I thought it was hilarious when they talked about. I was like, oh, that'll be sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, just get in their faces there. You know, because it's hardcore between me and the homies with football. Like, I'm just the traitor. I'm the one that just abandoned them. You know what I mean? So I love it when they lose, man. Like that playoff game the other day was awesome. That was like the definite choke job of all choke jobs. Like that made my. Just so you guys know where I'm at with my fanship, you know what I mean? It goes Charger hater first, then Cleveland Brown fan, you know what I mean?
There you go.
I'm hurt, man. That hurt my feelings, man. They just left, like, screw y'all. Like, he was like, okay, let's talk about it. And then the next day, we're going to LA. Like, you ain't even got a house? Like, we would have gave him a little house. He could have had, like, a little apartment to play in or something, you know what I mean? He said nothing, nope. They thought it was gonna work with the Raiders. That's what happened. He thought the Raiders thing was gonna go through, and they were all for that Carson City plan they had. And then when it fell through, they already put their hat in for the LA thing, so it was too late. But Raiders are like, we got our own shit out of it anyways.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Now they just have it's all opposing fans.
Yeah, that's what it's like when you're so far away from home base. I think that's what Diego's problem is. San Diego's full of it's military town. So even the people born here, their dads and their grandpas, they're Packers fans, they're Bears fans, they're you know what I mean? So their allegiance is deep down, like and then you get the Chargers not ever doing anything right. So it's like, why should I follow them? Then why should I become a fan kind of attitude? Like I know they had that fan base building right there for a minute, you know what I mean? And it was like, and the way LA is, they're kind of fickle about it. And you got, like, especially the Rams just came in and won one, so you got a lot to compete with. Like, can't come around and mess with people's feelings. Bubble food, don't mess with their feelings, man. You're going to get booed.
Nah, man. Hey, I'm good. I'm a Saints fan, bro, so no feelings hurt over here.
Oh, Saints? What's the connection on that? What's the connection on Saints?
You know, so here's the thing, bro. Growing up, I was a John Elway fan. I was a huge John Elway. I loved the Broncos growing up. And then the scandal happened with, the Broncos. And then even though John Elway is, like, still with them, but at the time when, they try to, salt his name and all that stuff, and I'm like, you know what, fuck the Broncos. Like, that's, like, one of my favorite players, growing up. And then I used to play for a high school out here. Our uniforms were like similar colors to the Saints. So I'm like, fuck, I don't want to just, jump to the Raiders or like the Cowboys or the Niners.
He's like, I was a Saint. You know what I mean?
That's like the three teams. That's like the three teams out here in LA. You're either a Raiders fan, you're a Niners fan, or you're a Cowboys fan. Like, that's it. You're not anything else out here. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good, man. You know what? I'm going to just root for like the wackiest team that is in the league right now. And at that time it was the Saints, bro. The Saints were horrible. And then
was it Aaron Brooks or something? Aaron Brooks.
Yeah. And then
after that, bro, Stallworth.
Yeah. But and then this is crazy. This is like when Drew Brees was still in San Diego, bro. You know what I mean? So
they messed that one up.
They did, bro.
They had
two
Hall of Famers on the same damn bench and didn't get shit with either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, low-key.
Remember Joe Horn, dude? I forgot about Joe Horn. You talking about right now?
Yeah, and then like no respect for him. Like people talk about people leaving teams all the time now, and it's like he should have left that mess so long ago, and he just stuck with it. And I think did he end with the Falcons? I think he ended it with the Falcons at the end there.
Yeah, his name.
So I think because I was collecting cards at the time. That's kind of.
I don't remember
Yeah, Joe Horman's legit. He's right there with Isaac Bruce and dude for the Saints. Baby, I mixed him up with the Saints and the Rams at the time. Thinking of all the names. That ain't even the best one. Bruce ain't even there. Who was the? I'm gonna be stuck on that now. The Saints had a better receiver. It was Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt. Torrey Holt.
Saints?
It was that's what I'm saying. I mixed the Rams and the Saints up from that era, but they had like dope receivers like in that area. The South, you know what I mean? The South with domes. Anybody who had a dome that was in the South had like really good receivers. When I finish this college one, it's probably going to be the giveaway for like March or April because I want to let it dry up.
Yeah. Also, yeah, bro.
I know, like crazy, right? Like I was like, it was a group of people on there, and I'm like, I don't know who's gonna get it. I hope it's somebody who don't like flake or somebody who doesn't really care, and like don't answer my email. Like, give me a damn answer. You just like it's a good bobblehead, man. Like, take it. Like that idea came from me just trying to link up with everybody. It's like, how the fuck am I supposed to? Nobody, I've been on there for a long ass time. I liked a lot of people's stuff, but nobody really like paid attention because I don't beg nobody like, oh, follow me here, follow me there. I kind of just want it to happen. Like, I don't want to annoy anybody because I did that when I did music. You know what I mean? I kind of learned to let me not bother all my friends. First of all, let me stick to the people who care about it first, and then if anybody else wants to join in, like you guys, like you posted my shit, but well after that, people are actually seeing the content now, like a little more. You know what I mean? Like actually watching the video. actual comment, like not just, hey, I like this. Like, no, it's like
you got good stuff, man.
bobbleheads. So many of y'all, it's crazy. But yeah, I'm working on this stuff right now. I'm kind of a sloppy painter. I like start with base and then I touch it back up with the pins and the tiny brushes. So like for the Odell, it's gonna be like metallic purples. For like highlights on the shoes and knee pads, and I can't figure out the gloves. I don't know what I want to do with that because he got a different picture of gloves every time. So probably yellow on the inside, probably yellow inside, purple outside with a Nike.
What's the pin? What's the pins you use?
The pins?
You use. Do you have them there?
Yeah, I have. I use these right now. It's like art. It's called like Artistro. No, that was Amazon for $35.
Were you picking them up locally?
So it's a set of 30. Paint, yeah, acrylic, yeah.
Paint?
They're really good pins. The metallic ones I bought, I don't like because they seem to crack. Like the paint cracks when it dries. So I was like, okay, I'm good on those ones. Like, the metallic that I use is like actual paint. So I buy this stuff from these guys right here. This is like model paint, basically. Yeah. Yeah, but it's called a MIG, ammo MIG.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, and it was like they had a really good like color chart and stuff, for me to go by. You know what I mean? So I was like, I'm first timer, so I'm like, let me get the right paints first. I wanted to just buy a bunch of stuff and like, so it's like I bought all Padre colors. I bought basically everything to make Padres and Lakers to start with. I had. Project number 2 was a disaster. I had bought a Houston Rockets giveaway from Trevor Ariza. It started with me like dropping it. His neck broke off, so I was like, okay, I'll fix that later. I had it 100% almost finished, gold and purple metallic, everything. I even bought this little mini trophy online. This awesome little Larry O'Brien, like to add. It was like $10. I had it sitting on the counter drying, and I woke up in the morning to grab something, and I reached across the counter, and my hand hit the cord to the fan, and so project number 2, complete disaster, but projects 1, 3, and 4, you know what I mean? You guys will see them. The PV I posted in my story, but I don't want to show it till I do the decals, because you don't really get it's a concept jersey I found. I started doing it already the way I wanted, but I found some concept jerseys that were exactly what I was already doing. So I need the SD that they have that's special, and then there's like this circle that's white with it's a weird SD stuff. Like, and anybody has ideas, like Bobble De Niro with his ideas about making a bobble and things like that. If and when I can get into maybe doing this little 3D printing thing, I want to be the one that's like doing that. Like when people have like really good ideas, it's like make 3 of them. You know what I mean? And shit like that. Like I keep one, and then we'll make the other 2 available for the public, kind of things. But I'll always be fair whenever I'm like, it'll never be ridiculous. It'll be fair for what things are. But I think that make it a bobble thing he does is pretty cool. And it's like I want to be like, how about somebody actually listen to him and make them? Like.
Well, it's tough because it's.
I'm not saying everyone, because he say that shit all the time. Like
like to back it up and everything else.
We'll get there though, because you know what I mean. Once I'm into a hobby, I'm into a hobby. So.
Yeah. We'll get together, dude. I'll help you out on some stuff. I got some ideas. Like you're talking about that MVP base. You need a base or whatever for that MVP thing. I got a decent idea.
That can help you out. You can put them together, take them off the bases they're on, and make it special.
Yeah. I like that idea. So and you're painting. You're a good painter.
No, but it's on the list.
Diego Clipper pieces,
the Bill Waltons, the cool Bill Waltons that are already out there. They're too expensive for me to just try to, I don't want to be painting on them like that. Like, I'm not trying to pay like $80, $90, $100 to be fucking it up. Like, even if it comes out nice, I'm just not like, that 75th anniversary of Bill Walton was pretty dope. And I was like, I could totally see that one. And a little more old school, like Wilt Chamberlain, San Diego Conquistadors. If you look that up. Like he was like for a minute, he was a coach and a player, and he took a picture.
Oh yeah.
And then Pat Riley, San Diego Rockets. That's a dope one I had in my mind. Like with like
there you
a
go.
little like because he was promoted by like Jack in the Box. Like they had like a whole Jack in the Box thing promoting him when he was a rookie. So like it'd be cool to put like a little Jack. Yeah, his rookie card, his real rookie card is a Jack in the Box giveaway. So it'd be kind of cool to incorporate that, like maybe make that come to life. Pat Riley is worldwide. Everybody gonna like that one.
Hey, badass, dude. Oh yeah. All right, bro. It's about time. We're gonna cut it off, man. But dude, I appreciate you coming on, being a guest, man. And you keep pumping it out, dude. We'll keep.
Oh yeah, appreciate everybody, man. I can talk a lot,
and
so
I'll help you out on a couple things.
I appreciate you, bro.
No, you're good, man. It's all good. We keep it to about an hour. I feel bad. Mark got
Right.
voted out of the thing, so I feel bad. For him.
Yes, sir.
That's his
Oh,
bad. All right, man. I appreciate it. Kenny, you keep going, bro, and I'll keep, like I said, we'll keep promoting everything else. So until next week, everybody. Next week's our anniversary show. It's our 1 year, so we're gonna try to do some good stuff tonight. Thanks, Nick.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
Do some big stuff. We're
Yo,
gonna
yeah,
try to
post that.
give you the giveaway.
Post that when you get it. You know what I'm saying? Show everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I will.
Yes, sir. Later, man.
Appreciate you
I
guys.
got you, bro.
Peace.
I got you, man.